Okay, this is a brief video for introduction to using PHP hypertext preprocessor for Shasta College. And this is for homework assignment 1. Now in homework assignment 0, you should have been able to download XAMPP and install it on your C drive in Windows. So here's XAMPP. Then in our sample, I'll go over the sample one too, the sample PHP, which has your name. But you're supposed to save your PHP in your HT docs in the XAMPP folder right here. So, and then here's the PHP docs that I have. So this is the first one for the 1A and 1B, because there's two parts to the homework assignment. And I use, and if you don't have this, you might want to download it. I use Notepad++. Open that, and see how it pops up the last thing I was working on, which was the second part of the second assignment. It should be the second part of the first assignment, I should say. But anyway, so, and here, let's use that one. So this is the sample PHP, which I started copying and pasting a bunch of stuff into, and like as going through the chapter and the reading. So the first one, the PHP 1A, is, let's go ahead and open that one. And you see in Notepad++, this is a comment for HTML, and then your PHP starts here. Here's some variables I declared. It's my 6 classes. There's a name. And this is a comment inside PHP with the 2 slashes. The asterisk variable. And then this is where you're doing your echo print statements out to the screen. And this is a break in HTML. So this is basically like a new line character, a carriage return, and a new line character. And so there's 2 breaks there. And then at the end, the new line character, that's PHP end of line. That's what that is. And so this is a line break and a carriage return, these NL2 BRs and the echo statements. So if we want to run that, and you have to make sure it's saved into your HT docs folder in your XAMPP folder, which it is here, HT docs, XAMPP, and 1. So then to run that, over here, type in localhost, then the whatever you named it, which is here, and that's the first assignment. Whoop. Oh yeah, you got to start XAMPP too. I didn't do that yet. So you got to make sure XAMPP is running there, and start your Apache web service. Now we'll try that again. It should run fine. There it is. So this is the asterisk across the top. This is the actual sample for the first PHP script. This is what I used, and I kept that in there. This is today's date, which I used the $.date variable for. So the section number for this section of PHP is 9572, CIS 64 PHP, and then I'm taking, and then these are the classes I'm taking here. And then I put another row of asterisks, and then have a good. So that's the code for the first one, and I'll show you that again in a second here. That's right here. And that when you type that into your web browser after you start XAMPP and you start your Apache web server, then this is what the output on the screen looks like. So then for 1B is this one here. And this is, I just took and added a couple things here. I added the dots here, and then I added this class section variable. So I could use the concatenation for that one. And then these are all concatenated together here. Then here, the second part asks you to make an if statement. And if the A variable here is greater than 0, which it's not, then echo out, and then you list your classes here in line. And then that's the end of that if statement there. So that's how that's written in PHP. It's an if, and an open bracket. That's your then, and your closed bracket is your end if. So then your second if statement is if A is equal to, and that's equal to in PHP 0, then echo new line coursework 4, the name variable is confidential, break, end of line. Print some asterisks and the greeting. So let's see how that one works in our web server. And so, I added the 2 extra lines here because that was part of the homework assignment. It said, add 2 extra lines. Okay, well, there they are right there. And that's that if statement where if it's equal to 0. Let me show you how it works if it's greater than 0. So if we change that to 2 really quick, save it, and then hit F5 to reload the page, and see how now it prints out my course list here. Whoops, except I got to change this. It's got, let me change that really quick. My class 1, that's correct. My class 2, that's correct. Dot. 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 My class 6 dot. Okay, so let's see. There's that. And then we'll reload that. There. Oh, my class 4 is still not showing correctly. What am I doing? Oh. Oh, I forgot the $sign. So we'll correct that again. And now it prints correctly here. Oh yeah, that adds a little space in there. That's cool. So we could put oh whoops, take that out of there. That was not what we wanted in there. Tried to make that a 1. Yep, that works. Cool. So anyway, let's change that back to a 0 so it prints the way it's supposed to. But that shows that the logic works correctly in the second one. So, and there we go. Cool. I hope that helps with your video. You can understand. So what we talked about was your XAMP, XAMP, or XAMP. They call it XAMP. And then you download it, and then you get it running in your XAMP folder on your C drive or your E drive, wherever, D drive, or wherever you downloaded it and installed it. I did it on my C drive. Then you save your PHP documents into your htdocs folder in the XAMP folder. And you have to have a file extension with a PHP extension on the end of it. .php. I downloaded. I like to use Notepad++, which is a free version. And the reason I like Notepad++ is it gives you the ability to see like the comments turn out as green. The PHP, actual PHP keywords are blue. Your variables are darker blue. So you can tell when you're actually coding in a computer programming language, because if you're just using Notepad, then you don't get any sort of color codes of anything. See, it makes the equal signs into purple. You got your PHP is red, your HTML is dark blue. So that's Notepad++ that you can download off if you just do a search for Notepad++, free download, and there's multiple sites that you can download that from. Anyway, I hope that helps for anyone that's having problems with the homework assignment 1 for PHP or Introduction to PHP, Shasta College CIS 64. All right, thanks for watching. Bye.